Right now we're looking at problem 4e from the 1.3 set of notes. We have the limit as x approaches 9 of this rational function. Now if you go ahead and try direct evaluation, we do end up with 6 on top over 0 on the bottom. So unfortunately we do see that undefined statement because we have that 0 on the bottom. It's not quite a 0 over 0 indeterminate form. However, we still have that 0 on the bottom. Now if we just look at our rational function, we see that there's not much to it, and there's nothing that can really be factored or canceled or anything like that. And as a result, there's honestly nothing that we can do for this particular problem. So in fact, the limit as x approaches 9 of this particular function just comes out to be does not exist. Again, because we do see that 0 on the bottom giving us that undefined statement. So this limit then does not exist. Now, we could go ahead and graph this just to kind of see the general shape of it. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm just going to pull out my calculator, change up my function, clear this old one out. So on top we have x minus 3. And on the bottom we have x minus 9. Going ahead now and graphing this, we see an image like this. Now this tick mark means 10, so this would be 9, and that is in fact where we see a vertical asymptote. Now the downside with this particular function is we notice that as you approach that limit, as x approaches 9 from the left, it's going down towards negative infinity. And on the right, we see that it's going upwards towards positive infinity. So it's not like though they're meeting on the same, infinity. Because if they did, you could at least say which infinity it is. It still would not exist. That limit still would not exist. But you could be a little bit more precise in what your infinity is. So unfortunately, though, we don't see that because this guy's going down, that one's going up. So as a result, there's really nothing we can do for this one. It just comes out to be does not exist. So again, that is problem 4e, example 4e from our 1.3 set of notes.